Hello friends, I welcome you all in today's video. Uh, it's another video in Wazuh tutorial. We have already a list of Wazuh videos where we have done introduction, installation, and its module implementation, its containerization in either it is in Docker or it is in Kubernetes. uh, you can visit our channel and get benefit from that. Here in today video we will try to demonstrate. It's totally a demo lab in which we will try installation in Linux server. Here if you go in the official documentation, you will find here you can do the installation through the assisted installation or step-by-step installation. If you are doing first time or you want to learn deeply Wazuh, you should go for the step-by-step installation. And we have already seen how we can do installation on this Ubuntu system. And for today video, our topic will be how we can do installation on Amazon Linux 2. What are the steps and what the process. Here recommendation for the memory and RAM are remain same. Wazuh Indexer minimum is 4 and 2 core CPU and 8 core of CPU and 16 GB RAM recommended. Okay. Currently I have taken 4 core of CPU and 8 GB of RAM. Let's see what how it will it go. Otherwise we will make it upgrade. I'm using the AWS setup and my instance is ready. Here are some steps. It is, I think, is this guide through the assistant solution. We can move to the step-by-step installation. Okay, here we have our instance ready. It's a fresh instance, nothing we have done. Here is the Wazuh search tool.sh script and the config that creates the certificate that encrypts the configuration between the Wazuh central component. And we are going to implement this version of 4.7. So first command is the curl command, which is downloading this tool, Wazuh search tool, and second one is the config. Just run both command and you can check in your local system you have cert.sh and config.sh. Okay, neither here is the manager IP, neither is node IP. As we can see, neither node information is filled. Then we have, it should be a long script written in bash, or yes, it is a bash script which is creating these certs. We don't get depth of it. We need to add it. We can have number of indexers, number of Wazuh masters, Wazuh manager, sorry, master is the wrong word, and only one dashboard. To learn more about how to create and configure this certificate, edit the configure and place the node IP with the corresponding names and IP address you to Okay, certificate deployment section. Here nothing is told about how what IP we should go. Okay, no issue. As per my understanding, we should give IP to our system. Here what we can do, not going to this vi config.yaml. Here we are going to do all the tool installation in one system, so we can give localhost entry here 127.0.0.1. Can copy it, then on same system we will manage the Wazuh, and we have given the name of Wazuh as Wazuh 1. Okay, dashboard, all the three components will be remain in the same system. Okay, config file is ready. Then we should run this command to generate the certificate. Let's run this. Wazuh Indexer server dashboard certificates are created and they are inside the Wazuh certificate directories. Okay. Compress all the necessary files and let's not remove the other thing, just make it compress. What we are doing, we are using the tar command with some flags, and we are telling him to make Wazuh certificate.tar from Wazuh certificates. So it have root key, root admin, node 1 Wazuh dashboard key, all are we can say that compressed in encrypted form. Then here we are using the Amazon Linux 2, not APT. Here we are using the Amazon Linux 2, so we should go with the yum. So okay, okay, it's done, nothing to do. Then import the GPG key. Should I go to the root mode? Actually, all the commands, whatever they given. One second, let me check. Okay, I'm at same location, and we are importing the GPG key. Okay, done. Then we will add repository. Okay, el, it's done. Install the indexer. Actually, I can be in the EC2 user mode, but it is a fresh machine for demo purpose only. That's why I go into root user. Otherwise, I have to update all the commands with root. Its installation is going on. As if you have seen my old videos, Wazuh Indexer, uses some open source tool like Open Search in its backend to and modify it and then name its backend as a Wazuh Indexer. So it's a backend kind, we can say backend database, uh, backend storage for Wazuh Manager. And text transaction test succeeded running. Usually used the Ubuntu system just to demonstrate how things work on Linux system. I'm making this video. Hope it's beneficial for you. And okay, installation is complete. Then after the installation is complete, here is the opensearch.yaml file. We have to edit this. We are already in root mode. Okay, network set the address to the node for both HTTP and transport. And transport traffic, this node will bind the address and use its publish address. Use the same node address set in the config YAML to create the SSL certificate. Okay. And in the config.yaml, we have, if you remember, we have used 127.0.0.1. Okay. Node name. Yes, it was, for example, node 1. Okay, node 1, then cluster list all the address of the master eligible nodes. Each element can either set as a host name, or you may leave the setting if you're configuring the Wazuh Indexer as a single node. Okay. Discovery, here you can see discovery series host. We don't need to give the IP as we are just configuring our one. If you are having the more than one indexer, you have to mention all this IP here. Then other than this setting, plugin security nodes, uncomment 4 lines to one node 2 and node 3, and change the commons name cn and value config whatever. Okay, but we don't have where we was that one. I think plugin security, that's in plugin security nodes tn, plugin security nodes tn, that one. For node 1 is already uncommented. Node 2, node 3, we are not configuring. Okay, so one thing we have to configure, we have the indexer by a name of node 1. Here you can check security, some paths are given, etc Wazuh indexer certs, indexer.pem, indexer.key.pem root. We have created all this certificate, but these are in our home directory. Let's just come out from here and let me look at config.yaml. Yes, node 1 is the indexer root, so, and 127.0.0.1 is the address. Let me to clear this, and now node name is equal to node -1. So it would be in, let's see, cat was node 1. Okay, okay, and we are just following We are in the section of deploying the certificate. Here node name we have to give equal to node 1. Then we are making a this path we have already seen in the openset.yaml file. We are making the directory. Under that we will we push our certificate. Then we have tar manager tar with -xf Wazuh Indexer tar -c was, and it's copying with copy flag, it's copying to Wazuh Indexer certs and node name dot pam. I think if it is node name dot pam, node name is coming as a node 1, then nodes. Okay, my doubt was that it shouldn't come as the underscore double quotes dot pam. It's in wrong terminology. Then it's renaming some keys name as their node name. Then also pushing admin.key root c under that indexer certif that particular. If we go under the Wazuh certificates, we have it. That's one key dot pam. This will get changed with respect to what node name we are giving or what node name we are calling. As we have only node 1, it will copy that node 1, and if we have multi indexer, then it will copy that particular certificate to that particular server. Then we have move. Then we are making renaming that node name, that particular node name, like node 1 dot pam node and node 1 key dot pam to indexer. This will, if you have 3 node indexer, then all you have to do on all the 3 node like node 1, node 2, node 3, and don't get in the node 1 you are not going or not supplying the node 2 keys. That should be taken care of. Then you are making the permission change of Wazuh indexers and also recursively changing the ownership of that particular directory. We can execute all this command in a go, and I hope this part of deploying certificate is very much clear to you. We are making an environment variable, making a variable, it's not environment. We are making with this, when this terminal get off, scope of this environment, this variable is also get off. So we create a variable, we declare a variable, and after that we create a directory under that for our certificate, and we move our required certificate. Like in node 1 we are moving the node 1 certificate, then we are renaming that certificate in all the with the indexer.pam or indexer.key.pam. Then we are changing the indexer certs directory permissions and the ownership. If no other Wazuh component going to install on this node, remove the Wazuh indexer, but we are not going to remove this by because we need the we need to install the other component also. So here is the first command was the daemon reload. As we whenever new certificate gets created, we should reload the daemon and enabling the indexer to make it available on every boot and making it start. Okay, and hopefully we check for the status. Okay, till now everything is fine, and cluster initialization, user share Wazuh Indexer, bin indexer, COD, because we don't have to include more more indexer servers, so we can initialize. Okay, after the initialization part, testing the cluster configuration. Here, let me check one thing. It is listening on localhost or not. Okay. Node 1 was cluster, UID, number, RPM, false, minimum mobile compatibility versions, the open source project. Let's compare from here. Same output we were getting here. Replace and run the to check if the single node multi-node cluster is working or not. Okay. In the previous command we have checked it with the local host. Let me check it 0.0.1. Okay. Cluster manager data ingest remote client node 1. If you have the more node, you will get information here, and same can be checked with the localhost. And if when you are if you are at node 1, you can check with you can ping the IP. Here you can mention the node to IP, and you execute this command. This command should get executed in your multi-node type setup. So indexer is done. We can move to server and step-by-step installation. We can add the repository. Sorry, we are importing the key, not repository. Then we are adding the repository. Okay. Then manager is ready to install. Okay, till now the time it's installing, we see what we have the system D. Manager is going to install, and it's installed. We have daemon reloaded it, make it enable, and let's start the manager. Here is the Wazuh Manager.service, and let's check its status. Okay, active running. Started Wazuh DB, Wazuh exceeded, analyze the remote, started manager. And we have checked the status. Then we need a log shipper which move our logs from our master to our manager to indexer. So file bit is there. Okay, we are we're downloading a files. we had template kind of configuration file of file bit for the Wazuh Manager. Then we have to edit it vi. Here we can see it is the template configuration file of file bit. Now if you come here, the list is Wazuh Indexer needs to connect to. You can use IP address rows name by default. Those is set to replace it with Wazuh Indexer accordingly. If you have more than one indexer, you can pass like that. But we don't need that because we have only one indexer, and indexer and file bit are in same server, as manager also in same server. So if we can leave that, then next is create a file bit key store to securely store authentication credential. We can get out of it. No need to save anything. This command file bit key store create, run this command and echo admin file bit key store, add username, add password. Okay, successfully updated key store. Okay, download the alert template for Wazuh Indexer. After when the some threshold crosses some trigger, it's triggers some alert, and these alerts are sended in some fashions. Some we can say install the Wazuh module for file bit. Okay, in the file bits we have different module like Nginx, Apache, same like we have availability of Wazuh, and it's done successfully. Deployment certificate. Here node name, server node name. Server is Wazuh server. Okay. So that's mean one second again. I forgot the name. Name is Wazuh 1 and it's 127001. So that's mean in all the Wazuh server I have to put, if I am using multi Wazuh server, then in all the nodes I have to give this certificate, or sorry, I have to install the file bit and then deploy certificate is absolute. With your Wazuh node server, the same, then move this certificate to corresponding location. And if you come back here again, name is the Wazuh 1. If you echo in firstly it was giving us the indexer. We have updated the variable. Now it's have a new value Wazuh 1, and it's same, it's creating a file bit search path, then moving some files from the Wazuh tar which were created the first step of the video, then moving not moving, it's renaming the, like we have wazuh1.pem to filebit.pem or filebitkey.pem. Then change after renaming, we are making the permissions and ownership. This is essential. We should give permission and ownership keeping in thing in mind, like only the required users and required processes can access the files. File bit test output. Okay, first we can check the status. Its status is up and not. Okay, it's up and running. Last is URL. Its parts URL okay. Connection is okay. Everything is okay. Version 7.10.2. Same. Wazuh configuration for multi-node deployment. Either we are not doing the multi-node deployment. Can I just get back? The cluster configuration for multi-node, the Wazuh service are now complete. You can add proceed with the Wazuh dashboard. If you want install the Wazuh service, you can uninstall. Okay. Okay, cluster configuration was hidden under that. Edit the following setting bar. It is the configuration YAML. Okay, master node. We have to edit the following setting. That's cluster, Wazuh master, and 1516. This key. Okay, this should be their master address. Like we have 10.0.0.1, 10.0.0.2, and 10.0.0.3 node. So here I should give the 10.0.0.1 IP. Okay. Hidden no, disabled no. Then okay. In case of master, only these things need to be name, indicate node type, modified, and restart Wazuh Manager. Restart need to be done or only at that manager part only. Next step, Wazuh Dashboard. Same thing. Some dependency need to be checked. Either they are there or we have to install them. Then GPG key. I'm just repeating the step. It should be there. Installing the Wazuh Dashboard. Wazuh Dashboard is the optimization of the Kibana. Kibana we use in ELK stack. Same they have optimized for the Wazuh and named it as Wazuh Dashboard. If you when you do login, you will feel same experience as you observe in while you are working with Kibana. Wazuh Dashboard installation is in progress. Let's see what's next. Then we have to edit this file dashboard.yaml. Okay, then server.host no server to allow remote user to connect to the value IP address, the DNS of the Wazuh server, the value 00, set the all available address. So take okay on search.host. Okay, index, it's not open search host, means indexer.host. Whatever the host we are having, which we have to pass here. We are under the dashboard.yaml. So server.host 000 is allow remote user to set the value IP address or DNS name of the Wazuh server. It will accept all the IP address of the host. Then we have open source. So that's also fine, but it was at HTTPS. Yes, it is at HTTPS because we are deploying certificate also. So no need to change that particularly. compulsory search verification mode certificate. Okay, then we can move to next part, our certificate. Here we are not going to change anything, at least for current use case. Then we can cat config.yaml and dashboard name was dashboard. So node name should be equal to dashboard node name. Okay, again we have updated the variable mkdir. Again we are creating a search directory for dashboard, and taking some keys, no dashboard pem, dashboard key.pem or root capem. Then we are replacing or renaming them as dashboard pem, dashboard key.pem. After that we are changing the permissions and ownership, same like we have did in all the now we are at the stage where we can start. If we have started it, we can check the status. Okay, it's working. Till that time everything is working fine. User share Wazuh dashboard data Wazuh config.yaml. Okay, only for distributed development. Okay, find and replace the URL value with the IP address or host name of the Wazuh server master node. So master node is at localhost only, so we don't have to change this file. Just verify it, what are the values here. We don't need v sudo here. Okay, everything is commented. It's a large file. Here we have the host default localhost, and we don't have to do much here. Okay, it's saying it's admin and admin. Okay, here is the public IP, as I'm not implemented it in my, I have not implemented any VPN with that, so I'm going with the public IP. And these certificates are not valid because it is issued by common name is not anything. Organization name is Wazuh, and they are not the CA authority, certified authority. We have to buy certificate from some authority, and then we can we will not find this error. Here we have securing your Wazuh installation. Here are some, we can say, good to go settings, or use the Wazuh password tool to change all the internal user password. Okay. / users Wazuh Indexer plugins on search. All-in-one deployment we are seeing. We will check this is working, how this is working. Use the Wazuh password tool to change all the internal user password. Admin user. Info, what is info? The password for user admin is Kibana. Okay, meanwhile, first go with it. We are ready to log in. Okay, this password is very common, that's why it's asking me to change the password. Checking the API are working or not. Everything seems fine, and you're feeling like this interface is something same to Kibana. What the option we have under the Wazuh, we have only index management, security, dev tools, add agent, you select the system, like your master is at Amazon Linux too, but you can select whatever the RPM R64, DAP IMD 64, Windows, Mac OS. We can say localhost. Then valid IP you need is 127.0.0.1. Agent name, but master and we can't do deployment of master and with at same service. So we need a different server to test either we are able to register the agent or not. Let me to add one more server. So I have a another instance, another VM, but here I have, this is the private IP of the agent. Here is the private IP of my server. So earlier I was giving the 127.0.0.1 because the agent I was configuring at same machine, so it can reach it to localhost, but now it's in different machine, so we have to give the proper private address, the reachable address, and they are same VPC, they can reach out. Let me to copy command and everything will remain same. Like here you can see it's RPM dev 64, and after that it's a fresh instance, and it's a very small instance. It is due to micro size, we don't require the it's only takes some 50 to 100 MB, less than 100 MB, or we can say 50 MB RAM. Okay, it's done. Then we are here. Let's make it daemon load, then enable it, then start it. Then we can check the status. Starting Wazuh agent start is Wazuh. Check Wazuh log collector, root list, start. Then we can close it. and we have a agent active one, last registered in 127.81.137. Okay, so agent is get registered, and here now you can see we have active agent is one. If you go here, yeah, I think integrative will not work this time. And if you want to learn about this, all the modules, security vulnerability, meta attack, PSI, DSS, all these are covered in this playlist. It's second file security module, integrity module, vulnerability module, system audit module, then ELK integration, it's Docker. Here till now we have seen how to add the agent, and we are working on we have worked on the Amazon Linux and how things works here. Let's check this. Let's check this, how this work. It's just a script tool.sh. Wait for its execution. How much time it take? Admin user this Kibana server is Kibana a logstash directory. The password for user snapshot restore is Wazuh Indexer password change. Remember to update the password in the Wazuh dashboard and file bit notes if necessary and restart the service. The password for Wazuh API user is all the password changing, and let's check it is running or what. Okay, internal error occur, no issue. So after changing this password, it has changed all the password. The version are now ready, and you can proceed with the installing agent and went to monitor. Let check sudo system. We don't require system. Sudo here. systemctl status Wazuh Dashboard. First we should copy this, then we will look for where to save this. Okay, here if you see, if you go Wazuh Indexer password change, we will update the password in the dashboard and file accessory and restart service. Otherwise UI password in Wazuh Dashboard. Remember to restart the service. Remember to restart the Wazuh Dashboard service. So let's check first. After restart the dashboard service, here system. Before restarting service, I want to show you something. In earlier video, we have opened this file and we have made any changes, and if you remember, here is the host, and it's localhost. It is the localhost for the Wazuh Manager, and it's Wazuh Manager port. Then it's UI, and here you can check in this line. API is Wazuh WUI, and the password is that, and now password is automatically updated here, and so we don't have to by using this, it's generated a we can say random password. Restart Wazuh Dashboard. One second. Okay, status is now fine. If I go here again, will it work or not? Okay, let's check the status of the first indexer. I think we have to it's working fine. Should we restart it? We check for the manager also. Okay. Actually, issue was that on same, it's in multi-node. If you go into the password management, that in the multi-node we don't have to change anything. Just check the status. Here is the response is coming good, and here admin, and again we have changed the password of the admin. Admin password is the npo, that's the random password is generated. Try to log in. Admin, from admin we are logging. Try to log in and check everything is working fine, and agent is still there or not. Agent is still there. Okay, and if we see can we change only the particular admin only, and yeah, that way. We have that tool.sh secret password. If we want tech on target, put 2261 contain at least one upper and lowercase and number is symbol. Okay, tag on target T, then asterisk 1 2 3, eight to 64, one upper, star we have already. Okay, sorry, we have to must have to use star, but means it's maybe dot star plus question and minus. Generating password hash, warning password change, remember already password in If necessary, restart the service. Okay. Again, if we make it down and just from here a new incongruent window, if I open and HTTPS again, new login window is open, and what was the password I have stored? It's admin password. So in that in earlier, what we have done, we have changed all the password and for all the user, and in this particular case we have changed the password for a particular one user which we require, and we are again checking. Okay, a successfully authorization, and here if you go to this particular document, you will find multiple options. Again, back to our here, all the three component of installation is done, and we have done it with all the things, and if you want to uninstall the dashboard, see uninstall. So uninstalling is just been easy, so let me to uninstall without uninterrupted the things. And I hope on the Linux machine, it's a Linux 2 machine of Amazon, we are able to made the password change and made our all-in-one deployment live. So if you have any feedback, any question, you can comment, please comment and like the video. It will work as a boost to our channel. Thank you so much.